Welcome back, and now we're delighted to welcome Dr. Sangita Shrestha, Communications Manager from Feed the Minds, a wonderful organisation which really empowers women. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So lovely to have you join us.
Thank you for inviting me to the show.
It's a lovely organisation, and do share with the viewers a little bit about the organisation.
Yeah, Feed the Minds is an international development organisation based in London. Feed the Minds is working for the past 50 years in various countries, particularly in Africa and Asia. It supports adults, particularly women, in ensuring having the literacy and education through our projects. At the moment, we have 11 projects running in different countries in Asia and Africa. We are working in Kenya, Uganda, Madagascar, Rwanda, Tanzania, South Sudan, and many others, and also in Asia, in Pakistan and India.
That's brilliant, goodness me. So there's a lot going on. That's incredibly good.
Our focus is mainly on literacy because in the world there are 773 million people still illiterate, and among them majority are women, and the situation of women is it's still, we need to do a lot to improve the situation, to reduce the gender disparity in education. So this is how we are working towards achieving the UN's Sustainable Development Goal 4, that is ensuring equitable education and opportunities for the lifelong learning for all.
Great, thank you.
And it's a very important development, isn't it, to actually empower women in this way as well. Is it just purely for women, or do you actually help to educate some men as well?
Yeah, men as well, but our focus is particularly women. And at the same time, like, there are many activities that we have developed and doing the trainings for the men, because until and unless men are educated around the area where we are focusing, it's impossible for women as well to get that, achieve what we are aiming to. For example, like, I would like to say, we are working in Nigeria in the female genital, in the FGM, how to reduce or, like, eradicate, eliminate this female genital mutilation in Nigeria. If you see around the world, there are like around 200 million women have gone through female genital mutilation, and every year 3 million women are likely to be going through the FGM. There is no health benefits of FGM, but still it's being practiced for many years in different parts of the world. So in order to combat this situation, it's not just women. Men are working towards in this field, and the organization we are working in Nigeria is led by Dr. Chris Ugu, who is a man, obviously, and there are lots of other men who are working together. And now, like, in the community, which is considered as stigma in the community in Nigeria to discuss about FGM, now, like, men are coming together because fathers are worried about their daughters going through FGM. And through our projects and literacy and education projects, people are getting this, there is a change. We can see how, like, men and women together are working.
And you were awarded a UPF Ambassador for Peace Award as well. Just tell us briefly about that.
Yes, I'm very thankful to Universal Peace Federation for giving me this award, Ambassador Peace Award, in recognition of my work for the past 15 years in the international development sector, and also, like, communicating for the change. I've been working in the development communication for the past 15 years, working in environmental communication, working towards the communicating of the several women empowerment stories around the world, and also communicating science and agriculture related communication from various parts of the world.
Goodness me. So I mean, how does Feed the Minds support communities in these low-income countries? I mean, are there like specific programs that you work with and organisations? I mean, if you can share a little bit with us.
We have different projects going on. Our focus is on literacy, But at the same time, we believe in functional literacy. Functional literacy is the literacy that is helpful for the people to function their life, day-to-day life, well, in a smooth way. So we believe that functional literacy, or the literacy, is the gateway to the eradication of poverty. So that is how our main target is making the women, particularly women, but people, aware of the situations or the opportunities they have around them, because there are lots of people, lots of women, they can't function because of like the world is fast growing and technology is changing, and even doing for small things like now, like people have to rely on technologies. If you see, like the things are changing. For example, like we are working in the agriculture sector in different countries. In Tanzania, like now the women are starting to use climate smart solutions, like using the drought resistant seeds in their agriculture production. So that's how like the things are changing. They are developing saplings for in Tanzania for the plantation, because in Tanzania one of the major issues is like deforestation. So the women are helping to planting trees and to combat the deforestation as well.
That's lovely, because obviously it's World Environment Day coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's really, apt.
And besides that, you're an author as well. So just show us your book, your latest book, and just tell us very briefly about your book.
Last month, with this book. This is my book, short story collection.
Hold it up a little bit higher so that the camera can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. This is
Yes.
my short story collection. I came last time as well with. This is available on Amazon as well, and I'm getting very good feedback after being in the show. Like lots of people have contacted me, and I hope like it's going to raise, awareness about this book again. Yeah.
Oh, that's so lovely.
And how can people get in contact with you for both the organisation, first of all, with Feed the Minds? How do they get in contact with Feed the Minds? And then secondly, how do they get in contact with you for the book?
For Feed the Minds, I have different email addresses, but I can be contacted on my personal email address, like sangyShrestha@hotmail.com, and my work email is shrestha@feedtheminds.org.
Thank you so much for your time today, and another wonderful conversation. And obviously, Feed the Minds is such a resourceful and worthy organisation to work with. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Helena, for giving me this opportunity.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Well, we're just going to take another short break, and then we will bring our regular colleague, Philip Seitz, from the British School of Excellence along. Stay tuned.